Deadpool is a movie from 2016 about a superhero from Marvel Comics. It was made by 20th Century Fox and is connected to the X-Men movies. Tim Miller directed it, and Reese and Paul Wernick wrote it. The main actor is Ryan Reynolds, and he's joined by Morena Baccarin, Skrein, T.J. Miller, Gina Carano, and Brianna Hildebrand. The story is about Wade Wilson, who becomes Deadpool after getting mutant powers from a man who also scars him. Deadpool sets out to find and confront this man. The movie starts with Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, sitting bored in the back of a taxi. He slides through the small window between the front and back seats to talk to the driver, Dopinder. Deadpool notices a picture of a girl in Dopinder's car and asks about her. Dopinder explains she was his girlfriend until she left him for his cousin. Deadpool advises Dopinder to cherish his memories of her. Eventually, Dopinder drops Deadpool off in the middle of a bridge, but Deadpool doesn't pay him for the ride. Deadpool waits on a bridge for his enemies, but first, he talks directly to the audience and makes a joke about Wolverine. He then sees some vans arriving and jumps into one of them, fighting the bad guys inside. This causes a big crash that kills some of the villains. Deadpool's main target is Ajax, the guy who gave him his powers and made him look ugly. The vans all crash at the end of the bridge, resulting in a gruesome scene where one thug's head is sliced off and another is splattered against the highway sign. Flashback to a year earlier. Wade Wilson, a mercenary in New York City, intervenes in a situation where a pizza delivery boy is stalking a girl. The girl thanks Wade and calls him a hero, but Wade denies it. Later, at his friend Weasel's bar, Wade starts a fight with a thug over a disrespectful drink order. Wade is involved in a dead pool where people bet on deaths. He meets Vanessa, a prostitute, and they bond over their troubled lives, eventually falling in love. Wade's happiness is shattered when he's diagnosed with terminal cancer. He's more worried about Vanessa than himself. At the bar, Wade meets the recruiter, who offers to cure his cancer and give him powers. Despite hesitations, Wade accepts the offer. Back in the present, Deadpool spots Ajax approaching on a motorcycle. With impressive skill, Deadpool throws his katana at the bike, causing Ajax to crash. Deadpool then stabs Ajax with his other katana, but Ajax, being a mutant, survives the attack. Deadpool reveals his scarred face to Ajax, who immediately recognizes him. Colossus and Negasonic arrive at the scene. Colossus is unhappy with Deadpool's chaos and urges him to join the X-Men, but Deadpool refuses. While Deadpool is distracted, Ajax manages to escape. Furious, Deadpool attempts to attack Colossus but ends up injuring himself, breaking both wrists and an ankle. Despite being cuffed to Colossus, Deadpool chooses to sever his own hand and flees in a garbage truck, leaving his severed hand behind to gesture rudely at Colossus. In another flashback, Wade decides to undergo a treatment to cure his cancer for Vanessa's sake, leaving her alone one night without returning. He arrives at a facility where he meets Ajax and his associate Angel Dust for the first time. Wade is restrained to a gurney, and Ajax explains that they need to subject him to extreme stress to activate his mutant cells for healing. Wade endures brutal torture until Ajax reveals their plan to turn him into a super slave for auction. Mocking Ajax upon learning his real name is Francis, Wade is then confined to a barometric chamber where his oxygen is gradually reduced. As Wade's condition worsens, Ajax claims his cancer is cured by his mutation, which keeps him alive indefinitely by fighting the cancer cells. Desperate move, Wade headbutts Angel and takes a match from her mouth, igniting an explosion in the lab. Ajax locks Wade in the chamber for further torture, but Wade fights back when Ajax returns. Although Wade's strength has increased, Ajax gains the upper hand and impales Wade with a bar, leaving him pinned to the floor as the facility collapses around them. Wade wakes up, shocked by his disfigured appearance. He hides under a hood while walking through the streets, feeling the stares of people who find him unsettling. Worried about Vanessa's reaction, he avoids her. Seeking advice from Weasel, Wade is met with ridicule for his looks. Weasel suggests Wade disguise himself with a suit and mask to track down Ajax and fix his face. Wade adopts the persona of Captain Deadpool, later shortened to Deadpool, and sets out to find Ajax. He interrogates the recruiter for Ajax's whereabouts before killing him. In the present, Deadpool rides back home in a garbage truck, his hand regenerating slowly. During this time, Wade stays with Al, a blind woman who offers him support and sarcastic advice. Ajax and Angel visit Weasel's bar in search of Deadpool. Angel threatens Weasel, but the other customers point their guns at them. They discover a photo of Wade and Vanessa together before leaving. Encouraged to confront Vanessa, Wade visits the strip club where she works. However, he hesitates to talk to her. Vanessa's coworker informs her about an ex-boyfriend waiting outside, leading her to believe it's Wade. Instead, she encounters Ajax and Angel, who abduct her. Wade finds only her handbag, indicating she's been taken. Furious, Wade arms himself with all his guns, including AL's Saturday Night Special. He heads to the X-Mansion to enlist Colossus and Negasonic's help in rescuing Vanessa and stopping Ajax. He jokes about the mansion's size, noting it seems like the studio could only afford 2 X-Men. The mutants, along with Dopinder driving a cab, head to Ajax's location. During the ride, Deadpool hears a scream from the trunk, realizing that Dopinder has kidnapped his cousin. Despite pretending to be shocked, Deadpool secretly congratulates Dopinder. They locate Ajax at a scrapyard where he's hiding on a decommissioned Avengers helicarrier. Deadpool takes on Ajax's henchmen while Colossus and Negasonic battle Angel. Using the henchmen's bodies, Deadpool spells out Francis's name to taunt Ajax. He then confronts Ajax on the helicarrier, where Vanessa is held captive in a chamber. In a fierce duel, Deadpool manages to create an opening for Vanessa to escape by breaking through the chamber wall. Meanwhile, Negasonic's powerful blast weakens the helicarrier's support, causing it to collapse. Colossus saves Negasonic and Angel while Deadpool ensures Vanessa's safety by encasing her in the chamber. The helicarrier crashes down completely. Ajax once again attacks Deadpool, but Deadpool manages to pin him down. Holding his gun to Ajax's head, Deadpool demands that Ajax fix his disfigured face. However, Ajax reveals that he lied about having a cure. Deadpool is about to kill Ajax when Colossus intervenes, giving a long speech about the hero's choice to spare his enemy. Deadpool grows impatient and simply shoots Ajax in the head, causing Colossus to vomit. Feeling remorseful, Deadpool finally faces Vanessa and apologizes for leaving her. She removes his mask, revealing his scarred face, and assures him that she will eventually get used to it. They share a kiss, and Deadpool signs off as the movie ends. After the credits, Deadpool appears in his bathrobe, telling the audience that the movie is over. However, he returns briefly to announce that the studio is considering a sequel with Cable. Deadpool then walks away, but pops his head back out to say chick chicka chicka.